nice laugh, are you?
Australian legends!
Hey!
Sir, can you knock?
What's up, everyone? I'm Adam, this is FWCI, and we're going to watch Schitt's Creek Season 6, Episode 12, The Pitch. So this must be Johnny, Roland, and Stevie's pitch to Johnny's former assistant, or whatever it was, that I have to go to New York for that. So that's going to be interesting. The last episode was the bachelor party. It was a bit of an episode for Alexis, if we're being honest, and Stevie for that matter. And yada yada yada, David's getting married as well. If you want early access to these videos for the next couple of weeks, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get early access to whatever's going on my channel, plus full-length movie reactions and a bunch of other stuff. Patreon.com/FWCI. Go check it out, and subscribe here on YouTube as well, because that helps a lot. Leave a comment down in the thing. Let me know your favorite moment in this episode before we get going, and then let me know if I included it in the reaction and whether I gave it a hearty enough laugh to, validate doing this reaction. Let's jump into it. Schitt's Creek, Season 6, Episode 12, The Pitch.
Listen, I think it's a very good sign that they've sent a jet.
There's a jet? Can I come?
I already asked.
I'll swap out with someone.
Stevie, you're gonna be great.
Yeah, you got this, Stevie. I feel like you're going to be instrumental.
I'm you!
Roland, come on, man. Game face.
Rolly, there's mints in your pocket. There was a lot of onions in the omelet. Goodbye, my conquistadors. We are all relying on... No, we're cheering you on. Just wave.
Conquistadors.
Just wave. Yay!
That's adorable. Jocelyn, you are the best. What a sweet little cold open. Oh yeah, New York. Wow, this is the first time we've been out of the Schitt's Creek, Elmdale region, isn't it?
Can we maybe stop with the drum
Well, hi, Ruth. Just call me Johnny.
Do you know if there's water where we're going?
There's water, Roland. It's fine. Calm down, man.
He's devastated he couldn't be here for the meeting.
Oh, he is?
He had to board a flight last minute to Johannesburg, but he sends his best.
You couldn't flick us a text?
Hi, Ruth, Stevie. I like your offices.
Come on, that's a great icebreaker. Good work, Stevie.
Once again being forcefully evacuated and given no time to do a thorough sweep.
What? What are you talking about, Moira?
I will, if your father gets the green light.
And where will you be forcefully evacuated?
Well, the offices are in New York, so one can only presume.
Oh, wow.
Alexis, let's not count our poultry before it's incubated.
She said as she packed her suitcase.
Well, either way, the Interflix offices are there, and they told me that they wanted to talk to me about continuing our relationship.
Oh.
This is really good news!
Wow, we're going back to New York? I don't think we are. I think we're staying.
Apparently when Dad signs the deal, we are moving to New York.
Wow, this is... I don't know about this.
Okay, well, this might be a stupid question, but what if the deal doesn't go through?
Okay.
Yeah, good point.
Usually when someone sends a jet for you, it means he's very interested. Trust me. And Tiger Woods.
Whatever.
I mean, New York would be a good market for it, especially if we start supplying all those other motels.
Oh, opportunities, but are we really leaving?
Why don't I just talk to Patrick and then we should all regroup at some point? Because there's a lot of what ifs to go through. Like, what if we don't agree on apartment decor or candle fragrance, etc.?
Totally.
Oh, this is kind of sad watching them get so excited about leaving the town.
Oh my God.
I have used that gif of Alexis flicking her hair like that many times at my work Wordle Teams chat.
I'm Bryce Wilson. This is my partner, Trip Campbell.
Trip Campbell? What the hell kind of name is that?
Hope the jet was Johnny Rose approved. Although I guess at this point, Coach would be Johnny Rose approved.
Trip, shut your mouth, mate.
Quite the tumble you took there, Johnny.
Yeah, my accountant screwed me over. Thanks a lot.
Buying up local motels, dusting them off, and selling it as a boutique experience, right?
That's correct.
Sounds like a good plan. What's your problem, Trip?
How and why should we invest? Well, that's a good question.
Should hope so. That's why we're all here.
Pricks.
Okay.
What are you guys pumping in here, pollen?
Do you mind if I have some of that water there?
Yeah, can we get Roland some water? He's dying. Oh my God, Roland. Jesus Christ.
Quick 5 would be a good idea. Here we go.
We got this, guys. We got this. Moira, that is quite the bow.
Currently in New York City, vending their business.
This is not a farewell for you, Moira. Who's leaving Schitt's Creek?
I wonder if they'll go to the M&M store.
Shall I? Hence our...
Grace.
That's why the cake says goodbye, Grace.
I thought you were singling out one of my notable attributes.
Nice cover.
Grace, our timorous grinagog. I think I'll miss you most of all.
I got a little concerned when I got this text from Roland, but obviously I'm just reading into it, so.
You've received correspondence.
This is going to be a humbling episode, isn't it?
Rolly sends that emoji. It's like his head is exploding. It's like he's in trouble.
Yeah, I get a lot of those texts during council meetings.
Gripping my wrist very tightly, Moira.
Okay, well, let's just continue celebrating. Great.
She was too.
Their plan is to move to New York.
Wait, whose plan? Your parents?
Yeah, Patrick's not going to want this. He doesn't seem like a New York kind of guy.
Our business is here.
Okay, what, you don't want to go?
Honestly, I don't know.
Would half a muffin help?
Give him the muffin, David. Good work, Patrick.
Because we have a great idea. And they should be...
They should be lucky to have us.
Damn right.
Yeah, you guys got this. Stevie, you look a little bit rough, though.
Unclean, unsafe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, that's what I used to think. I always saw motels as a...
Oh, is he going to tell him how he's been living in a motel for the last 6 seasons?
Turns out a couple of coats of paint and dusting off some mid-century furniture can go a long way.
That's right. We've seen a 400% increase in occupancy since we started marketing.
That's a good point. But occupancy was pretty low.
My family and I have been staying in a motel for the past 3 years.
Wow, so it's been 3 years.
My family can find peace and comfort staying at a motel. Anyone can.
Well put.
Where every stay feels like home.
Thank you for your time.
Great presentation. What does Tripp think about it?
Even I was impressed, and I thought you had blown it for all of us. You told me to look intimidating, so I brought a briefcase.
It's a good move. Hang on, what are you going to do here, Roland?
Or now a motel chain. What, he wants to reinvent the pager next?
Whoa. Roland.
Do you people know what it took for Johnny Rose to come back and do this after being away?
Here we go. All right, Roland, unleash. Let's go.
Shame on all of you.
Yeah.
The man's a legend.
Big praise from Roland. I wanted him to get stuck into him a little bit more than that, though.
Hands, children.
What's going on?
Perhaps we should kneel.
Kate, you're scaring me.
Please.
I probably think he's dead.
It's our turn to send him abetment.
It's just that this is feeling a bit desperate.
Can we do this without holding hands?
No!
He's worked so hard while the rest of us have just been flailing about.
We're here for you.
Okay, Moira, this is unusual behavior.
Finally start enjoying ourselves.
Johnny, let's not jump the gun just yet, okay?
Mr. Rose.
Ruth.
Oh, wait. Did Roland do something to help?
How can they even decide that fast?
Because they're pricks, that's why.
1,000 good ideas. I was in the room when they passed on Uber.
Oh, damn.
But 2 of the junior partners and I are in the process of starting our own firm. We've got the team, we've secured the capital, and we're planning on launching next month. And this is exactly the kind of project.
I mean, this is a huge conflict of interest here, but hey, they passed on it. Who cares? Let's go.
Those people up there, they don't deserve to be in business with you.
Yeah, well put, Roland.
We'd love to take you for lunch and hear more about your proposal.
Wow. And it's like a new startup as well. That's perfect.
Oh, your father's insistence on telling us in person could so go either way.
This threat of failure is inhumane.
No, I think it's exciting. It's like Deal or No Deal, but with the rest of our lives.
John, no!
So the deal's done?
You're like a businesswoman now.
Damn right I am.
Yeah, she is.
It was really me.
It kind of was, in a way. I mean,
Champagne for all!
champagne for all.
Champagne for all!
Oh, champagne. Jesus, what is that? Is it a Moira Rosé? That was a very, very, very entertaining episode. I wouldn't say it was overly funny, but there was so much riding on that meeting in New York with Johnny, Stevie, and Roland. And I liked the way it went down. I mean, they didn't just get the deal that they were offered. There was like the twists and turns of like, oh God, we've flown all this way for nothing. The guy's not even here. These guys are douchebags. Like, I liked how much adversity there was for the trio to overcome in this episode. And that was a really well told story. That assistant at the end coming through with that proposal was just the perfect way to end this section of the story, and I like that they got the deal. I don't know what that means. Are they moving to New York? Alexis said she's got the hookup with Interflix there. Johnny might be stationed there as well by the sounds of things, perhaps. Or are they going to stay out in the sticks, in the rural area, and manage these motels, directly, or just franchise them out and get other people to do it? David and Patrick having their little uncertainty about it. It was just a nice, realistic way that would go down. Like David getting so excited and Patrick saying, whoa, like, that's a big step to move to New York City. I mean, I think you have to be a certain kind of person to be able to live in a city like New York and be able to find ways to actually unwind and let the tension sort of dissipate, which there was a lot of tension in the negotiation or the pitch section of this episode as well. That boardroom was uncomfortable, and Roland getting his chance to go back in there after the fact and say his piece was good. I would have been fine if Roland went in there and the writers just unleashed like this, articulate, scathing kind of, show of admiration for Johnny Rose in the way that only Roland could possibly deliver it. But I like that he kept it fairly sentimental, and it was a nice moment. You don't always get nice moments from Roland, and that one certainly was. Jocelyn was in this for a couple of bits, and she was amazing. I loved everything Jocelyn does. Every line she delivers just hits perfectly. The actress that plays Jocelyn really figured out that character towards the end of this series. She was great the whole way through, but Jocelyn from the last couple of seasons is my favorite version of Jocelyn. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on this one. We got 2 episodes left, so I hope you join me for both of them. And then I'm going to be checking out the documentary that went up on Netflix as well. And if you want a full-length version of the finale, I'll be putting that up on Patreon as well. So if that's enough to get you over the line to come check out Patreon for a month, come check out the finale when it goes up. Vote on the movie poll and, interact and everything else. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.